Hey everybody, welcome back to No Filter. Donovan and this is Maggie.
Hello.
We're gonna try a different topic this time, and this topic is going to be relationship advice.
We may need some. No.
No, seriously, get involved. Let's talk about what your opinions on good relationships would be. Maybe be helpful to us. And would be more able to answer questions and maybe even shed light to our own lives and not so personal, on issues that are created in relationships that either go well or not.
Let's start off. We're no pros.
Definitely not. Everybody on my page knows I am no pro. All right, but I learn every day, and every day is a journey, and as long as we're trying to better ourselves on a daily basis, then the only reason you should look down on a man is if you're lending him a hand up. So,
amen.
I don't look down on you. Don't look down on me. I guess what is your idea of a premium relationship or a good relationship? We'll say
happy one, obviously. Healthy one, obviously. I think I can say I've learned what not to do.
Me too.
That makes it. I've learned definitely what not to do.
Oh, me too. I mean, shit, man. I've been through some tough relationships, and I'm sure you have too.
Yeah.
And it takes a big person, you know what I mean? Especially in the heat of the moment to I think that's a big deal. Especially in the heat of the moment, to be able to chill out and regroup your thoughts.
Yeah.
And be able to be you know what, this is where I was fucking bummed.
For sure. Admit you're wrong.
Yeah, that sometimes is hard though. I mean, for everybody, I believe you got to be like a Buddhist or something. You know what I mean? To be able to be oh, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Peace be among you.
I think that's the hardest thing. No one wants to admit they're wrong.
No, absolutely not. I know that sometimes I'll get really upset, especially in a work situation. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Where I'm doing something or I'm busy and my whole heart's in what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And when your whole heart's into something, and it just seems like no other opinion's gonna detour.
For sure.
And,
yeah.
Yeah. I got a grand scheme going here, and it's just not working out, and I get all fucking pissed at myself, which in turn makes me strike out at others. You know what I mean? So I'm it's hard, because I'll her and I'll work together sometimes, and it ain't easy because I got I said that grand scheme, and it seems sometimes you're not on the same page, or I'm not on your page, and then I get frustrated. I get frustrated.
I think that's the best word, frustrated. Aggravated.
I think that's probably my biggest downfall is things that don't fit into my grand scheme of life at that moment.
You're focused on one thing.
Yeah, but you know what? That one thing I'm focused on seems like
the most important to you at the time.
At that moment, yeah,
sure.
Because accomplishments are a big deal for me.
Yes.
And when I get out of pocket because people aren't going in the direction I'm going.
Yeah.
Especially up here, we're all not thinking the same. Yeah. I lash out. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I lash out and be like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They're sitting all messed up, and I don't know if that's every guy on the planet, but it seems like a lot of them.
It seems like most of them.
But it takes. I've learned to come full circle. Even though I still get upset, I still try to admit
you do.
Fuck, man, I just totally was an asshole.
But usually afterwards.
But that's the best time because then that's a step in the right direction.
It gives you time to calm down.
Yeah, but it's not I'm always wrong on it. You know what I mean?
No.
I've just apologized for my half.
The 50%?
Yeah, I'm going with my half. That's what I'm apologizing for. because
Anybody else have this problem?
Two people. It takes two people to
It
have an
does.
argument.
It does. And it takes two people to admit if they're wrong.
Right. That's true. Well, I admit my half. Because, like...
Sometimes it's like 80-20.
I don't think so. Yeah, 80, I have to apologize. 20, you're over there smirking about it. That's...
I
So-
admit when I'm wrong, which
Well,
is rarely, but I do it.
Well, yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop you there because it seems like
It's rare.
nah. Fellas, help me out here.
Don't dig his hole.
No,
Don't dig
fellas,
his hole, I swear, don't do it.
I got a lot of fellas out there.
I don't care, don't dig his hole. He's coming to sleep with you tonight.
That's kind of the thing right there, though. That's another thing I give advice on, is you don't, like, when you're in a situation, I've come to understand, to not let anybody detour your situation. Like, even sometimes family. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Because, like, when people get involved and you start taking the advice of, like, a friend or
Yeah.
family, it tends to, like, put your significant other in a position to where they don't feel their opinions valued anymore.
I feel like you're being ganged up on.
Yeah, oh, yeah, too. Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
Like that tag team bullshit. I hate that. Don't tag team. That's a good way to really upset a guy.
And a female.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm speaking from a
Absolute-
man's perspective. So,
Absolutely. We feel the same way.
like, if it's your business, keep it your business. That's a good advice. Like, I have a good friend, and she once told me, don't ever publicize your personal life.
Amen to that.
Right? Now,
And here we are.
Right, that's what I'm getting ready to say. It takes a strong
Here we
couple
are.
to sit here and do this, because, like, you wouldn't believe, like, after we hang this thing up, we'll discuss what we actually just talked about. Sometimes,
Yeah, we will.
sometimes it's not always, we don't always think the same.
No.
Yeah. But, like, what I'm saying is, don't let, like, especially family, you have to understand that in a relationship, if it's a good one and you see it going in a good direction, the best thing you could do is, like, tell people to mind their fucking business, man.
Because jealousy will rear its ugly head.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell them that, but, like, just take their shit with a grain of salt. Now, we have Katie. I agreed with myself and lost before. Well, I don't know what that means, Katie. And I love you. Little sister, you are a good woman. And this is a good woman here. She struggled in her life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yet she has come full circle, and she got right with her God, and I really respect that very much, Katie. I've known you since you were a little girl.
I think God plays a big part.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you, by the way.
A very big part in relationships. Without faith, I don't know.
I
can't.
I see a little more of that every day, where I feel like, if I was to spend less time praying for things in my life, but praying for others, I will fully understand that it's really a pre-planned and predestined day.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm going to do that's going to curb God's idea for how my day is going to go.
No.
Or my relationship. But at the same time, God's going to, like, if you involve him, he's going to reveal the path.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to keep your eyes open. You do. Because there's that wide road, and everybody knows about the wide and narrow. You go down the wide road, it's easy because that traffic's going, man. Right? But you get on that narrow, lonely path, it seems like
a little bit more harder.
That's harder, but it pans out better. Am I right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Absolutely. I know that, like, in my past, like, it's been an issue with compromise. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
And sometimes, in a good portion of the time, it was compromise on my own behalf.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't know how to, like, I was too busy living my own life to let someone live in my life. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
That does.
So it was like selfish living, is that the?
I think
Word
we've all
on
done our share of that.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I could say from my own perspective, my past relationships, I could blame all kind of people, and there is a lot of blame going in other directions. But I've come to know, in order to learn how to be in a good relationship, you gotta acknowledge your shit too, man.
Oh, for sure.
Go backwards and acknowledge that where you screwed up in the past. And I honestly, I believe that's why God didn't intend us to be in relationships. He didn't. Like
Here we are.
biblically speaking, we're only supposed to legitimately be with one person for the rest of our lives, and not like be in multiple relationships. That's probably a good reason as to why he said that, because like the essence of every relationship you've ever been in is running in here like a damn hamster on a wheel.
Right.
And you're judging every relationship after that one.
Yeah, you're replaying everything that you went through, everything someone else done to you.
And you're looking for that in the next person. Like people go into relationships guarded.
If we're honest with ourselves, we're looking. We're looking for that one. Oh, there it is.
That one little trigger or mistake or something that leads you to
If we're all
believe.
honest, we're all looking for it.
Yeah, that's because we've been faulted so many times or faulted someone else. You know?
Absolutely.
So I believe that. I do. I wholeheartedly
believe it too.
Now, I'll say that like Maggie and I, we have a pretty tough relationship. Like we're rocks over here. Like I won't budge and she won't budge on our happiness.
We're tit for tat.
Oh yeah, and we're different. We are 100% different in a lot of areas, but the same in like some others.
True.
Our thinking is different. Our views are much different sometimes. But we just know how to love one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's
that comes
cool.
above all else.
I honestly didn't think that I'd ever go this route, to be honest.
Me either.
You know what I mean? I don't regret anything.
No, I don't either. But
we've had
we
some
didn't
wrong.
Think we'd end up here, did we?
No, we didn't, and because of probably a lot of our differences, we'll say.
For sure.
But we had to come to compromising, and that's a tool in our relationship. Okay.
It is.
It is. That's like the one tool. That's my go-to toolbox right there. The toolbox of compromising in this relationship. And it's a good thing to compromise, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of times I'll be, hand to God, I got to tell a story. We'll go to the store to get one thing, man, and I'll have 4 hours on the road. I got to get Reese's peanut butter cups, the calendars. Oh, we forgot to
get with the calendar.
I'm not happy about that. I sat in that fucking store. I went in there for one thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, I got so much to do at home and we're still in this car. But compromising like that, that's the hardest one, I think, right now for me. Is like,
I think that
I'm scared to get in the car with you. Because I know I'm going to be gone all fucking day, dude.
It's not that bad.
But, I mean, no, it's not. Like, I don't mind anything being with you. No.
Well, I mean, the whole store adventure is not that bad.
Yeah, don't take it. I don't like stores. I gotta be in that fucking mask. We did that earlier.
Well, I know.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that part.
And then you get I get work orientated. Like I got stuff to do at home or do in my life, and it doesn't consist of Kroger or Walmart.
Oh, Walmart trip was on you last night, so let's get
but we did good because we had Liliana. I mean, we're gonna introduce Liliana in the next few segments.
My beautiful grandchild, yes.
Yeah, she's cool, man. Love you, baby. But anyhow, it's truth. That's like the one thing that always get me. Like I just start freaking out. I feel, and then I get like all weird about it. Sometimes it'll be in my head, and I'm like, she's fucking doing this on purpose.
Crazy.
She's fucking with me. I think you're wrestling with me, dude.
I would never do that on purpose. I don't want to be in the store.
I know, dude.
But unfortunately, these are things we must do.
Exactly. And then, there's this. I guess I've only learned from some of the things that I've heard from other people on this level. But when you lose faith in each other, you have to. I believe, and I don't know this to be true. I'm learning every day. Okay. I believe like I need to reach or acknowledge
Mm-hmm.
something to keep your faith in us going. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
consistently showing.
but everyone wants to be acknowledged.
That's what I mean.
A
Not
reassurance, you mean?
just, yeah, reassure the situation.
Yeah.
And then like, don't be possessive, dude.
Yeah, that doesn't work well in any relationship.
Yeah, dude, because if your significant other's gonna step out, like, be
They're
honest
gonna
with
do
you,
it. They're gonna do it.
you ain't gonna be able to stop it.
No.
That's like
That
trying
is
to,
one thing I've learned. It doesn't matter. You can't put anyone on lockdown. That's just failure.
you
Waiting
just
to happen.
You gotta learn to trust one another, and that's a big deal because when you
Mhm.
lose trust in one another in any way,
Yeah.
that's right. Because then the ball of possessiveness will begin.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Maury show. If you got to call a Maury show or
Yeah.
whatever show it is today, then you already know your answer.
And you know what? Even if you were wrong on Maury, you're still an asshole.
Yeah, you still don't trust that
Like
person.
one side or the other is an asshole at the end of the
For
day.
sure.
Like, you're not the father, and that, you know, like, you're a dumbass. We told you he wasn't, you know. So either way, someone pans out to be the prick, and I don't know.
Trust is a made. That's number one.
Leave
I
your
believe
problems
that's
in
number
the
one.
home, unless of course you're getting your ass beat, and you
Oh,
need to
that's-
reach out for help.
That's another whole nother ball game.
But I'm just saying, like, leave your problems in your relationship.
Well, yeah.
You know, the quickest way to like bother me is to like let me hear something that's private from somebody else about me and mine.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck did you get that information? And then like say you had mentioned something to somebody, I'm like, then it's offensive. So don't do that if you can help. These are things that trigger me. And as a guy, I'm kind of speaking for us guys. I hope that I'm not speaking for all men. I'm just speaking for the
Well,
guys
I think
like me.
most women feel the same. We don't want whatever happens in our household to
Excuse
be
me, that
spread
should
out
be
on the
wrong.
street.
No,
I don't
definitely
want
not.
someone coming up to me and saying, "Hey, I heard that. Why did you hear that?" And you could only heard that from one person.
Exactly.
You know, so don't do that.
And then, you know, like, keep your pants on, man. That's a big deal. That's
Very
okay.
important.
But that goes along with the trust. You know, I've always heard, and I don't know this to be like, you know, 100% accurate, but that, you know, if a person in a relationship is cheating, then this is what I heard. I don't know if it's a fact, but usually that means that something is lacking.
Well, I would assume it's lacking.
But I'm not saying it even has to be sex.
Right.
It could be emotional support. It could be,
Yeah.
you know, but before you go and do that, maybe like talk about it. What you're lacking.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can make some changes. And honestly, if you're gonna cheat, man, just wrap it up, man, because
Call it a
it's
day.
just less hurtful to people. And I've had to make right my wrongs in my past. Do you know what I mean?
And me.
And it wasn't nice on my heart, let alone the person that I hurt. So
No.
it's really something that you can change. You know what I mean? Like, if you just have faith in yourself and your significant other, changing that is probably the best thing you could do for your relationship. Changing that mindset.
I agree.
I'm no
I
pro.
agree.
I'm not. I'm just speaking from my own point of
I'm
view.
definitely no pro. It's been a road.
Yeah. This is again no filter. Okay. Again, Maggie, Donovan. We're on YouTube, so I would appreciate. We're not gonna be doing too many more Facebook lives.
Come see us on YouTube.
Come see us
Subscribe.
on YouTube, please. Subscribe. Yes, enjoy. This is, you know, this is real deal. It's real issues, real fun, and really getting to know one another and becoming friends worldwide. Right?
This relationship will be fine long as we don't get a monkey.
We're gonna get a monkey. That's gonna slap the shit out of somebody. It's gonna be my emotional support monkey. Everybody, see us out.
It's not happening.
No, it's gonna be emotional support monkey because when it slaps fire on somebody, I'm gonna feel great. I'm gonna teach it like kung fu. It's sitting in the living room. It's just gonna learn. Like, it's gonna watch like Bruce Lee movies all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I'm gonna teach it like when I'm upset and it senses that, slap that motherfucker.
not happening.
And then I'm gonna be like, I feel awesome because I'm giggling. There's more. This will be my emotional
What happens
support.
if the monkey slaps you?
We're fighting.
Oh, wow.
We'll be kung fu fighting. But it'll be interesting. I'll probably get my ass kicked because them shits are fast, man. Especially like a macaque or something.
I can't. It's not happening. I promise you. And if it does, you will see it.
We're gonna live that shit too.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, we'd have to.
But anyhow, we love all you guys, and just remember, look up on YouTube. It's gonna be called No Filter. Okay, subscribe. Share it to your friends, man. It's COVID. We have nothing better to do some of the time, but like look on Facebook and look on YouTube, and so like let's all get together and rock this shit. And plus, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all don't subscribe, I'm gonna be real upset because this shit ain't cheap, man.
Come and chat with us.
And chat with us, yes, and like. Help us get up, man. Like we're trying to do something new, and we don't know how good we are at it, but like every day we get a little better.
We're gonna try.
Absolutely, and we're gonna stop at that. I love you guys. Maggie loves you guys, and see you soon.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Okay. My ass hurts in that fucking chair.